We will be making different basic stitches, those kind of stitches that we normally use for most of the patterns. We have single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, treble crochet. Single crochet is the first stitch that you need to learn before anything else. And I hope that I will make it easier for you. And don't worry, it's okay to make mistakes. Next, we have the half double crochet. I used to call it the semi double crochet. It's like a double crochet, only it's shorter. And this is one of my favorite stitch, the double crochet. And last, we have our treble crochet. Now this stitch is a little confusing, but I hope that I will be able to guide you. And here we go with our bonus pattern. I'm going to try to show to you a pattern for an eye, how to make an eye. But of course, there can be many patterns of this. And hopefully you like it. I don't know if you already checked it, but I have a video about how to make a despicable face mask. That's where I use this bigger version of the eye. So, are you guys ready? Did you grab your yarn? And don't forget your hook. Okay, I would like you to remember this. Before you start to crochet, make sure you know what size of hook you are going to use in a certain pattern or project, because different sizes of hook you'll get different results. So make sure you know what you need. Okay, so I normally pull the length of the yarn as long as possible, because I don't want my project to be so tight later, so it's more comfortable to crochet. So I'm going to show to you how to make a loop. Let's start by making a loop first. Okay, so like that, and pull it, but not so tight yet because you want to adjust it first. Okay, sorry, there's a lump here. I would like to remove it. Okay, let's try again. You see, and I'm pulling this now. I'm gonna pull this, but it's still a little loose to adjust. All right, so this part is the other side, and that one on my left is my working yarn. So let's start by making 20 chains. Let's use this 20 chains as our foundation for single crochet. All right? And here we go for our 20 chains. So for our single crochet, there are 3. We go for the second chain from the hook. We will not count the one we have on the hook, but from here. So the second one, okay? Insert the hook to that stitch and yarn over. Pull up a loop. Now we have 2 loops. Now you want to yarn over, pull all through 2 loops, and we just made our first single crochet. Now let's do it again. To the next stitch, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and here we go. Our second single crochet. Now let's try to do this stitch through the remaining stitches. Okay? 2 loops, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert the hook, just like that. Okay? I'll try to do it slowly.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center and focus.
Now it's also good to make sure that you are comfortable doing it and that it's not too tight. Otherwise, it will look like it's crumpled in the end. So relax your hands and make sure it's not tight. Okay. So now we are here to our last single crochet. So you see that's the end of the other side. So yarn over, 2 loops, and pull up a loop, and we're done. See? It's not that hard. And voila! Our single crochet. So you notice this part, we don't count this as our first single crochet, but we start to count from here. So that's not this one, but this one. Okay? So what I do usually, if you want to go to another row of single crochet, usually I make another a chain of 2. Okay, but because if you are going to count how many single crochet you have, you only have I think 18, if I'm not mistaken, or 19. So this is how we do it usually. So you pick up those two chains, that 2. Okay. Okay, but that's for another for our another lesson. Okay. We have half double crochet. I like this one also. All right, here we go. And also we need to start, of course, by making a loop. So I'm going to show to you again how to make a loop. Okay. Pull that one, and but not so tight yet. Now get your hook, insert it there, and now tighten it. Make sure that it will not get loose. All right, so now we're ready. Now we will be making a series of chains. So let's start by 10 chains. Or let's make 20 chains also.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to.
All right, here we go. So we will be working from 1, 2, 3, the third chain from the hook. Okay, so we will not be counting this one as our first hook chain, but from this point. Okay, 1, 2, 3, so the third one. Okay, so let's start by yarn over and then insert your hook to the third stitch or chain. Now we have 3 loops there. Okay, so what we are going to do next is to do a yarn over and pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops on the on our hook. Okay, so we will be working for the first 2 loops. Oh no, sorry, all the way through. So that's our first half double crochet. It's easy, right? I told you it's not hard. Okay, so we will try to do the next one. So yarn over and insert the hook to the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops, yarn over and pull all the way. So we have our second half double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops, yarn over, pull all the way, and ta-da! Okay, now we will try to do this stitch on all our chain. Okay,
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center and focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus on love. Oh, oh, focus on love. Oh, oh, reflect on love. Oh, oh, deep in the love. Oh.
so now we are almost there. We are on our last chain. Okay, so I would just like to show you how we do it on the end part. Okay, so we do that's our last chain. Okay, so we do the yarn over and insert the hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, and we are done here. So that's our half double crochet. So if you are going to make another row of half double crochet, you have to do a chain of 2. Okay,
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I could.
so next we have our double crochet. Oh, I love this stitch. So Let's start by making a loop again. Yes, you have to do a loop every time. So I insert my finger there and pull it. Now adjust it. So don't tighten it first. Grip your hook. And ta-da! You'll get used to it. Don't worry. It's easy. So we need to do our 20 chains, okay? As our base or foundation for our double crochet. Keep going. I'll catch up.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable.
Okay, so we will start from the third chain from the hook. Okay, that one. Okay, so all right, 1 2 3, so that's our third chain from the hook. Okay, yarn over and insert the hook to the third chain from the hook. Okay, so yarn over. Now we have 3 loops. We will be working for the first 2 sets of loop. First set of 2 loops. Okay, so yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 2 loops. Yarn over, pull up the loop, and we just made our first double crochet. Okay, let's do it again. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops. Yarn over to the first 2 loops, and now we have the last 2 loops, and just like that. Okay, so let's do it again. Yarn over, insert the hook to the chain, yarn over, and to the first 2 loops, yarn over to the last 2 loops, and that's it. Okay, now we will do double crochet to the rest of the remaining chains. Okay,
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible,
we are almost there. You are doing good so far. And I can see our last chain. Let's do our final yarn over. Insert the hook. Yarn over to the 2 loops, yarn over to the last 2 loops, and we're done. You see? If you are going to do another row of double crochet, you will have to do a chain of 3 first. Okay? And here we go. And we have our treble crochet. Now this stitch is a little tricky, but it's not tricky when you get it, okay? When you learn it. So we need to start by making a loop, of course. So let me show you one more time. Okay. Adjust it. And let's make a chain of 20 as our foundation for making treble crochet.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go.
So here's our 20 chains. Okay. So now we will be working from 1. Okay, let me just count if we really have 20 chains, okay? Okay, so we will start from the 4th or 5th chain from the hook. Okay, so in this stitch, okay, so we want to do a 2 times yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, and now we have 4 loops. So we will be working for the first 2 loops. So yarn over to the first 2 loops. We have 3 loops. Now yarn over to the first 2 loops. Now we have 2 remaining loops, and yarn over and pull all through. Okay, so that's our first treble crochet. Okay, let's do it again. So yarn over twice. Okay, insert the hook. So we need to do a yarn over and pull up a loop for every 2 loops until we finish. We're done with all the loops on our hook. Okay, so let's try again. Keep doing it until we finish on our remaining chains. So the difference is that it's a little longer than a normal double crochet, and when you start it, you do yarn over twice. Unlike the double crochet, you only do once yarn over before inserting the hook. Okay, so yarn over twice, insert the hook, yarn over. Now we have 4 loops, yarn over to the first 2 loops, to the second 2 loops, and to the last 2 loops. So that's how we make a treble crochet. So keep doing it until we reach the last chain. Okay, see you there.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center now, focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. Oh, oh, focus on love. Oh, oh, reflect on love. Oh, oh, deep in the love. Oh, 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 be open to love. Oh, oh, take in the love. Oh, give back the love. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Focus now, focus on love. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Focus now, focus on love.
Alright, so we are here on our last chain. So twice yarn over. Okay. And we are done. Isn't it beautiful? I love this pattern. So this is my bonus for you. I'm going to show to you how to make a eye pattern. Okay, so I use this eye. This is a bigger version anyway, so you can make this by using different patterns, but this one is the pattern that I use to make a bigger version of the eye. So I start for chain 4 and I did a slip stitch. So this is how you make the slip stitch. Okay, you just insert the hook there and get that one side and yarn over and slip stitch to the last chain you made before, and that's how we end this row. Okay, so we're going to repeat again. Insert the hook there, yarn over and slip stitch to the 4th chain that you made before. Okay, so we need to do a chain 2. Okay, and do a single crochet to the center. So we need 2, 3, we need 8 single crochet. Okay, we need to make 8 single crochet here. And when you're done, you just do the slip stitch, okay, to the 2nd chain, the first 2nd chain that you made. Okay, you see, I'm going to insert the hook there and do a yarn over and slip pull it. Okay, that's it. All right, so you see there's like a hole in the center. You just need to pull that other side of the yarn, okay, to seal it, to close it. Okay, for now, let's do a chain. So we need 2 chains. Okay, so yarn over, sorry, 3 chains. Okay, because we will be making double crochet here. So the first stitch will be there. Okay, we're going to insert our hook in that space there, and you need to insert that under those 2 strands. Okay, so that's our second, because the first 3 chains that you made is considered as a first double crochet in this row. Okay, so we will be making 2 double crochet on each chain. Okay,
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from every angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center love, focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. Oh, oh, focus on love.
so we are almost done. So for our final double crochet here, we are going to do the slip stitch again. Okay, to the first third chain that we made there, in that part we are going to do the slip stitch. Okay, so let me show you. So it's here. Okay, 1 2, okay, the first is here, first, second, third. Okay, so in this part, okay, insert the hook and yarn over, pull up, pull the chain, the yarn here, and ta-da! So this is going to be the, the black area of our eye. Let me just change our colors now from black to white. Okay, so in my previous video for crocheting, I showed there how to do how we change the colors and how to secure the tie endings so it will not get loose. Okay, so I did a chain 1 there and pull the strands, and Usually I hide the strands while I crochet, or if not, if you don't like to do it, then you just cut it, but make sure that you really tighten the to secure the endings, okay, so it will not get loose. This is the most important thing, okay. So go on and um let's make okay, we will be doing a double crochet here, okay. So that's the first. So in this hole we will be making 2 double crochet. To the next chain we will be making 1 double crochet. So it's the pattern will be 2 double crochet and then twice 1 double crochet, okay. No, sorry, it's 2 and then 1 double crochet and then 2, okay. So did you see guys how I hide my the loose ends, you know, while I'm crocheting? So for the first row of the eye of the white color for our eye, I used the pattern of first we did a chain of 3 and then 2 double crochet and then one double crochet and then repeat the 2 double crochet. So it's 2 1 uh 2 1 2 1, yeah, until we finish this row, okay. So we are here on our last double crochet. So now we will do our slip stitch again to the first third chain that we did from the start, okay. So from here we will do a chain of 2, and we will be doing a half double crochet. So that's 1 and second, sorry, I made a mistake. It should be 2 half double crochet on the first chain, and then 1 half double crochet to the next, and 1 half double crochet to the next, and to the next, 2 half double crochet. So the pattern will be 2 half double crochet in the one chain, and then followed by 1 single half double crochet. So it's 2 and then 1. Okay, sorry, it's 2 half double crochet in one chain, and then followed by 2 1 half double crochet. So it's 2 and then 1 1, and then 2 and then 1 1 half double crochet. So keep going until we are done. We will be done on this row. Okay,
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from every angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center line, focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. Oh, oh, focus on love. Oh, oh.
so now we are here on our last half double crochet. So now we will be doing the slip stitch again to the first second chain that we made. Okay, and then we are done. Oh, see, you just need to secure it, the endings, so it will not get loosed later. Okay, so just tie it here, or if you want you can blend it and sew it. Grab your big needle with a big hole, or your yarn needle, it's also possible. So just hide it there by sewing it, so it will not get obvious, and just secure it. Okay, just like that. And we are done for our big eye. So usually I use this bigger version of eye for bigger hats or anything. Look at this face mask here. The eyes that I made here are smaller. So when you made the eye, you just sew it. Okay. This is how I made my smaller eyes. So just like how we did. I did a chain of 4 and then do a slip stitch to form a circle. And I did a chain of 3, and I did a series of double crochet. I think I did 8 double crochet. I did 8 double crochet. So of course there are many ways how to crochet an eye. You can make smaller eyes or bigger eyes. Okay, so you have to do you have to crochet an eye, a size of an eye that you need on your project. So yeah, just like that. So here I did a chain of 4 first, and then I did an 8 double crochet, and then I slip stitch to the first third chain. So let's do it again. Slip stitch through to the first third chain, and then we need a chain of 2 and do a half double crochet. So I did a pattern of 2 half double crochet and then 1 half double crochet until finish this row, and then slip stitch to the end.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from every angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center now, focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus now, focus on love. Oh, focus on love.
Chain the colors, chain 1, pull it and secure the endings.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change.
And do a chain of 3. And we will be doing a double crochet on this row. So it's 2 double crochet for the first chain. For the second chain,
I used to think if I couldn't find hope.
so our pattern now here on this row, we will be making 2 double crochet on each chain. So keep doing this until we will reach the last double crochet on this row. So here we go. We will just need to do the slip stitch again. And from that, do a chain of 2 and do a half double crochet or do a single crochet. 2 single crochet on it on the first chain, and then 1 single crochet on the second, and then 2 single crochet on the next. So the pattern will be 2 single crochet and then 1 single crochet, and keep repeating that pattern until we finish this row.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle, change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Concentrate, focus on love. Center and focus on love. Dedicate, focus on love. Focus on love.
So now we are here on our last single crochet. So when you reach the second chain, you just need to do a slip stitch, and we are done. So this is the smaller version of the eye that I use for my despicable face mask to fit the size. Okay, because if I will be making a bigger version here, then it will not look good. Okay, so let me just show you what I have or what I use for crocheting. As you know, there are many types or different sizes of hook. Let me just show to you. Okay, so here we have this, the the tiniest. I don't know, it says here that it's size 7, but I guess not. Okay, so this is very tiny. Okay, and then we have, okay, that's also size 7. Okay, this one is 5.5 millimeters hook. This one is size 6. And this one is I don't know, size 2. We have 3. Okay, this one it's 4.5, size 7, size 8, size 5, or size 4. Oh, and they come in different colors also, so they look lovely 2.5. That's our 2.5. This is 3.5. This is, I don't know, 1.5 it says. So this has two different size 5 and size 6, but I guess, yeah. So this one, it was broken, so I put it, I don't know, I guess this was size 2 and this one is size 3. So yeah, and of course different size of hook affects the outcome of your project, so provides different outcomes. So, and for the yarn, I love to use 100% cotton, but if you don't have, and sometimes they are not available, so I'm using 70% acrylic and 30% wool or 30% cotton, depends. Whatever you have or whatever they have in the store nearby, in nearby stores. So yes, sometimes you get lucky, you can buy them in bulk or in a pack, like what I have here. I buy this. This is 100% cotton, so I bought one pack of it, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 20 pieces in a pack. So I still have them, and they're ideal for making baby blankets, for kid stuff, or smaller like coin purse, wallet. Yeah, and usually it's written also on the label what the ideal size of hook that you should use. So here it says 3 to size 3 to size 3.5 millimeters. So yeah, they came in different colors. Before I was so obsessed, and I was so meticulous on following written patterns that I can find on internet before, but then when you really get used to crocheting, and then later on you get you'll be able to come up with your own pattern, and yeah, I love to experiment, to try this, try that. What happened if I try this and this kind of pattern? And yes, and then I came up with my own pattern now. So it's really fun for me. I don't know about you, but I love crocheting. It's challenging to me also. So I hope that you will learn something on my videos, on my tutorial, and please comment or suggest anything that you would like me to share, any ideas. Please comment down on the comment box, and please hit the like button if you like it, and also click the subscribe button so you get you'll be updated on my channel, whatever I can share, hopefully. And thank you for watching. See you.